morning, and welcome to this week's edition of You Be the Judge. This week, I have with me a special guest to talk about one of those things that arise quite frequently and regularly in the course of my practice, and that is the topic of chronic pain and the treatment of chronic pain. I am pleased to have with me this morning Dr. Matthew Berger, a local psychiatrist, and Dr. Berger has been on the show previously. But this time I thought, Doctor, we'd meet and talk about something with regard to, like I said in my opening, something that really affects my practice on a daily basis, since I represent both workers' compensation as well as Social Security disability claimants and then the personal injury client. Many of them end up with chronic pain. So, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Thanks for taking your time on this nice morning here today to talk about a subject I think that is quite important, and you and I happened to be involved in a case recently, and this topic did raise itself, so that's what sort of spurred my idea. But tell people a little bit first about the nature of your practice in general.
Well, I'm a psychiatrist, and we treat a lot of affective disorders, depression, anxiety, in a variety of psychiatric settings. In terms of the chronic pain, there's a lot of what we call comorbidity, which is a big way of saying that depression and chronic pain often go together. Anxiety and chronic pain often go together. So I don't actually treat the pain itself in terms of things like morphine or those kind of things, but many of the medications that we use for depression and anxiety actually work for pain, both on a physiological as well as a psychological level.
Let's talk about then, without getting too hyper-technical here for our viewers this morning, what is sort of the medical definition or the medical direction of what chronic pain is?
Well, chronic pain traditionally, if there's an injury of some kind, or it doesn't have to be, there could be things like diabetic peripheral neuropathy or any sort of neuropathy, which is just neuropathic pain, pain caused by nerve, that is unrelenting, that traditionally does not have a fixable, quote-unquote, cause. So it's not like a broken leg where, if you fix the break, the pain goes away. It tends to be chronic, long-term, and have an etiology that is not amenable to immediate treatment.
So do you find yourself seeing individuals, for instance, in the types of settings that I am normally faced with, those being individuals seeking or on workers' compensation, those individuals seeking or on Social Security disability, those individuals who may have been injured in an automobile accident or some other type of fall?
What we normally see is it's unfortunately a dragon chasing its own tail. What will happen is there'll be some sort of injury or event, and there doesn't have to be an injury or event, it could also be a medical illness, that causes this pain. Traditionally what happens is concomitant with the pain is also some sort of change in lifestyle. Perhaps the patient was a fireman or a truck driver, and they have some sort of injury that takes away their ability to do their job. But not only does it take away their ability to do their job, oftentimes it affects their ability to do things around the house. Maybe they were a fix-it kind of guy, or maybe they like to play baseball with their son, or maybe they like to, go hiking with their daughter. Any number of sort of things that brought them pleasure. So it causes a change in lifestyle as well. So when there's that change in lifestyle, oftentimes there can be a occurrence of depression or anxiety. The patient is unhappy, they start to develop symptoms. On a physiological level, very often when we talk about pain and perceived pain, there's peripheral pain and central pain.
I'm being told I have to take a break right now, and I know that we're going to get into a very expansive topic right now. So let me take that break. When we come back, we're going to pick up with the types of pain that you're describing so that people can get a better understanding of what to be looking for and how they should be directing their care and treatment. So please return with us when we're with Dr. Berger talking about chronic pain here on You Be the Judge.